What if Kamala Harris had been elected president? Did you ever ponder that? I have. And I thought she was a very weak candidate. I thought she was a very weak senator from California. Vice president, I don't know really what she did. I was concentrated on Biden so much. So I don't know what Harris did. I mean, they appointed her border czarette or something, and she did nothing. Didn't want any part of that. I know that. But on a day-to-day basis, I can't tell you whether she was good or bad or what she did. I have no idea. But I do know that since Donald Trump has been president, 31 days as we record this, an amazing amount of things have happened, none of which would have happened had Vice President Harris been elected. None of it. And let me run it down for you. So, 24 hostages have been released in Gaza. Joe Biden couldn't get any out. Years. Weren't even negotiations going on. He couldn't do anything. And neither could Harris. Now, remember on The View when the ladies asked the vice president, would you do anything differently than President Biden? She goes, I can't think of anything. That was the end of her, by the way. And I went, what? Don't you want to get the hostages out of Gaza? Wouldn't you like to go over there? So once Trump was elected, the whole complexion of the Middle East changed. Okay? And we got 24 hostages out and more to come, I hope. That's the deal. I was involved with that. I can't report it, but I will write about it down the road. So I know exactly what happened there. And it was because of Donald Trump's presence and the fear that inspires in Iran, particularly, that hostage thing happened. So that's number one. Number two, the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, big controversy, huge. But that department is needed. We waste trillions of dollars in this country. That's my money, that's your money. I don't want to waste it. I don't care about Elon Musk one way or the other. If he can uncover the fraud and waste, good. But do you think Kamala Harris would have established a Department of Government Efficiency? No. Never would have happened. Number three, Ukraine negotiations. Big controversy. All right, there's Trump telling Putin that, hey, it's Ukraine's fault and all that, which it isn't. But Trump wants bad Vlad to sign a ceasefire. Are you going to butter up bad Vlad? Now, Putin wouldn't even talk to him. There was no chance of any negotiation in that war because Putin wouldn't talk to him. Trump's elected, Putin's talking to Trump. Now, you may disagree with what Trump's saying. Ukraine didn't start the war, as we went over this week. But Trump's belief is Ukraine could have made a deal and the war wouldn't have started. That's what Trump believes. I don't know. I'm not endorsing him, it's telling. But Putin's talking to him. Lavrov went to Saudi Arabia to talk to Rubio, our Secretary of State. Did anybody talk to the Biden people from Russia? No. Okay. Number five, gas and oil regulations drastically cut. For 2 years, Biden strangled the gas and oil industry, strangled it. And then when the inflation got so high and people were almost rebelling, Biden pulled some of those regulations off. Okay? Now, Kamala, I have no idea, but I know because of the global warming pressure that she's not going to do anything to help the gas and oil people. Okay, number six, border security. First 11 days that Trump was sitting there in the Oval Office, encounters between foreign nationals illegally coming across the southern border and Border Patrol dropped 93%. 93% in 11 days. And Biden, he wanted them to come. Come on in. No restraints, no supervision. Come on. It wasn't that hard to seal that border up, was it? Then Kamala would have done that? I don't think so. Okay? And then the deportation of criminal migrants. It's about 6,000 have been deported so far, according to Homeland Security. That slowed down. I'm keeping my eye on that because it got off to a fast start, but it's not as easy as the Trump administration thought it was going to be. But Kamala wouldn't have deported anybody, I don't think. Mexican troops at the border. Claudia Sheinbaum, president of Mexico. Oh, okay. You want 10,000 Mexican troops, President Trump? Oh, yeah, put them right there. 4 years, Biden didn't get one. Not one. Kamala doesn't even know where the border is. But all of a sudden, 10,000 Mexican troops appear at the border, and that stops the human migration and some of the drug smuggling. Okay, next one. Trump signed 68 executive orders in 31 days. In his first 31 days, Biden signed 32. Most of the 32 that Biden signed were knocking stuff out that Trump had in place. But Trump is now creating an apparatus designed to restructure the federal government because he believes, Donald Trump believes, that the feds in Washington are corrupt. Did Kamala Harris believe that? Apparently not. Never said one word about corrupt federal government on the campaign trail. And the final one is sanctuary cities. Trump administration has sued Chicago and New York City and the states of Illinois and New York. Saying, look, you're not obeying federal law. They're going to haul you in. And he's denying federal funds to a whole bunch of people who aren't cooperating with Homeland Security. Kamala will do that? No. So there are 10 things, vivid things, if Kamala Harris had won the election. Now, to me, most of those things that Trump is doing, the intent is good. Now, you may disagree with that, all right? But I'm seeing this as overall a positive. I think I forgot DEI banishment. DEI banishment is... Now, a lot of Americans like DEI. They believe that you should be hired or accepted in school or given preference in life because of your skin color or gender. They believe that. That's not what the Constitution says. It's not what the Supreme Court has ruled. Remember, the Supreme Court knocked out affirmative action. Okay? I think that we're all in this pool, and we shouldn't be divided by skin color or gender. You compete. It's a meritocracy. So I'm happy DEI is out of there. But Kamala was a DEI person herself. She loves DEI. If you study the background of Kamala Harris, she rose in California politics based on her color and gender, not accomplishments. The Democratic machine took her, and the architect of her career was former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown. You know that if you follow politics. And they propelled her from a local politician in San Francisco into the Senate, and then Biden chose her to be VP. Now, I believe Biden did it for DEI reasons, but I can't prove that. I mean, certainly Kamala Harris did not distinguish herself in the Senate. Anyway, DEI is gone. That never would have happened either. So that is your rundown. We live in a totally different country now because of the November vote. I think it's better, but the jury's still out on a whole bunch of stuff. So where Trump has got a vision that I support, not 100%, but basically, all right, now he's got to execute that vision. And he's got to make things happen. Got to bring those prices down. Got to get a deal in Ukraine. I think he will. Okay? And he's got to basically make it better. That's why I voted for Trump. Because I know Kamala Harris would have made it worse. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, Sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.